What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. So we are out here at the first annual Rigs and Turbo out here at Turbo Coffee. Normally they have Cars and Turbo out here, but this is the first one. Definitely want to check it out. We don't really have many overlanding or 4x4 type meetups over here in North Texas, so I'm hoping this does really well, and they're gonna try to do this every month, which would be super exciting for me because I love going to, you know, Cars and Cantina and Fueled Up and Cars and Coffee South Lake, but I would love to have something that's focused around the 4x4 community. So had a pretty decent turnout, so I'm gonna walk around and show you some of the rigs that showed up, and there's some decent, pretty cool ones out here, so we're gonna go check them out. So obviously got to show you the Trailtrooper. Haven't really done anything new, but we did get it pretty cleaned up since the beach trip. I did wash that thing off before we headed back over in Rockport because I didn't want all the salt water and crap all over it. Plus it rained, so I got most of it off, but we did not really do a full detail since we got back, so finally got to clean the thing up. I think I'm actually going to spray this grill with bed liner. The Plastidip just reacts weird with certain cleaners and crap, and it just I think it's finally time to take it off and just spray it with some bed liner. Same thing I did with the rack, because that thing is holding up pretty well, you can see. But got it parked next to this Gladiator. 37s just look, you know, good on everything. Definitely probably go 37s on whatever I get next, whether it be a Wrangler, Bronco, or even possibly a Gladiator. I don't know, whatever's in the budget whenever we are looking for the next rig. But got another Gladiator Mojave. Love this thing. Got a few Gladiators out here. Really like these black Rhino wheels on here.
Twisted together with a 10 over, throw a supercharger on it.
Definitely a cool setup. Got the whole Halloween theme going on full year round. Really like these PRP seats. Got a few angry Jeeps over here. You can always tell the guys that wheel them because you just got rock rash and dings. You know, you can't help that when you're out. Got Dad's twin over here, silver Jeep on the silver methods. Always a good combo.
Off the road.
Another Wrangler on 37s. Next to a nice little TJ. Pretty nice little basic setup. I like this armor on here. Does look pretty good on there. These definitely fun little rigs. I don't think I'd want to daily drive one, but for a little weekend toy, definitely a go-to setup. And you got the JKU right next to it. One of my favorite factory wheels. And one of my favorite setups out here, merely because the rooftop tent, I would love to have a setup like this, but I cannot justify the cost. I think if you're gonna go rooftop tent though, hard shell is the way to go. This thing is super cool. Takes like 5 seconds to pop this thing up. I got up in it and it was pretty comfortable. Really nice setup. He said he's only had this thing for about 6 months, the rooftop tent, and he's used it for a couple times and he loves it. I did ask him about the noise, walk around, and he said it's not too bad. It's got a little bit of wind noise on the highway. I was talking to him about making possibly a wind fairing for the front of this. I was telling him my basket on the top of mine doesn't make any noise, so I was like, you know, I think you need some kind of wind fairing setup. After seeing 4 doors, I just can't get liking a 2-door. I mean, 2 doors are cool, but I think 4 doors on 37s just look perfect. I think these are probably 35s, maybe 33s. Those are 35s. I feel like a 35 on a 2-door looks good. I think any bigger on 2 doors just looks weird to me. And obviously got my dad's rig out here. Got the top and the doors off. Well, tube doors on, which I think that's the way to go. I don't really like doorless that much. I think 2 doors are the way to go. Got a few guys rolling out. This did start at 9. I'm filming right now at the tail end of it. Got a nice JL Rubicon over here, which that looks perfect. Nice comfortable setup, capable obviously, but that is, you know, really good setup. There's not much you can't do other than extreme stuff in, you know, a JL Rubicon. Got another JT over here. I like this light bar in the grill. I don't know if I could change from the 7 slot, but I do like the light bar in the grill. Little bias towards white. I love white everything, basically. White Jeeps, white cars. White and black just looks so good together. But honestly, I think on the next rig I am going to do a color. Can't decide, blue or red probably. Even got some ducks out here. First ducks I've ever gotten on my Jeep, which is surprising because I've seen other Grand Cherokees get ducks. I've never gotten one. Maybe they can't tell it's a Jeep since I've debadged everything on it but the back. But had a really decent turnout. Hoping this gets bigger. Got a nice little trail rig over here. Saw this guy pull up. He wasn't coming for the show. He was actually just coming to get some coffee. But do like this. Older Toyotas make the perfect trail rigs. Solid axle up front. Basically go anywhere in this thing. Cool setup. And you got your Land Rovers over here, new and old. This thing is about as basic as you can get. You can probably drive this thing underwater practically. There's no electronics. Yeah, these are definitely sought after rigs. You don't see these as much. So it's always cool to see one of these at a show. Show you the inside of this thing. Like I said, about as basic as you can get. No, I don't think there's even a radio in there. But like the older CJs, these things are as capable as you can get because there's nothing to break electronically on them. And right next to that, you got a brand new Defender.
Yeah.
Which I really do like the look of these things.
Oh yeah.
But I'm curious. I mean, everything seems like they're going to independent suspension, just like the WK2. So you definitely gotta, you know, realize you're not a solid axle vehicle, so you are limited on what you can do. But I think one of the first things I would do is, I don't know if you can go down to an 18 on these. I think these are 20s probably. Now these are 22s, so you could probably go down to a 20, a little bit bigger tire. I've seen some other YouTubers take these things out, did a comparison with a Wrangler and a Bronco, and one of the first things they did was blow a tire out. They did it twice actually, and it's just, there's no sidewall on these 22s. You got to go down to, I don't think an 18, actually looking at those brakes, I don't think an 18 would work on there. But these do look good. I like the little modular ladder setup on here, the rack. I mean, can't beat the comfort in a Land Rover, that's for sure. If I was gonna get a Land Rover, I think I would get a Defender for sure. Go down to a 20-inch wheel if possible, a little bit bigger tire. Obviously, I like to cut everything to fit as big a tire on there. I don't know about cutting the bumper on this thing, but it does look good in stock form. So pretty nice turnout for the first Rigs and Turbo event. Really hoping this takes off and this can be a monthly thing, because I would love to come out here, not every month, but you know, every other month and check it out. I did have to miss church for this event, so probably wouldn't be able to do it every month, but it would be cool to be able to come out here and have this as an option for another car show, especially since it was 4x4 centered. And it'd be cool to get other stuff, some 4Runners out here, new Broncos when they start getting more popular, because I would definitely love to see some Broncos on the street. I can't wait to see those things get to where you're seeing different variations, people doing builds, because a few years down the road, that's definitely high on the list of possible next rigs. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that button and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and we will catch you guys in the next one.